Go for it.
Talk about. All right. So now we've come to the sparging portion. Now, if this looks like trying to put 10 pounds of grain into a 2 pounds worth of strainer, then you're pretty much nailed it.
You're correct.
The handle's broken off. I don't advise.
Why don't we ditch the strainer for a second?
All right.
And just go old school here.
So yeah, we can just basically, you can use a spoon and mash it against the side and squeeze the heck out of it.
You're just trying to get all the water out
Yeah.
and leave what's left in
The
there.
technical term at this stage is called wort. W-O-R-T. Not that matters. You can just call it beer juice if you want to.
So that's all the good stuff in there.
That is all the good stuff.
You could actually make beer out of this right now if you wanted to, but it would not taste very good because there's no hops in it, and it would be really sweet. Because a lot of the sugars that come out of this are unfermentable. That's where beer gets its body from. And that's what the hops are used for, is to balance those unfermentable sugars out.
Okay, so now what are you guys doing?
Switch it here.
We are gonna, this is, again, not good form. We're gonna sparge directly over the, but you see how this is coming out. And if, unfortunately, our grain bill is so big that we can't get it out of the water. But if you'd see it, well, it doesn't help to dip it back in there, buddy. Here, let me help you.
Yeah, it's the microwave.
You're sparging. This means you're just kind of rinsing the rest of it out.
Yeah.
Exactly, rinsing. I had to say sparge, so you feel like you're doing something special.
Yeah.
That's hot and heavy. I think it's time for a new strainer.
Yeah, it has been for a while, but we have a $200 grain mill, but we have about
Dropped it.
50 cents worth of strainer in there.
You can edit that out, right?
Of course.
What we do before? We've been dealing with this crappy strainer for ages. But you see that the runoff water down there is pretty good and brown.
Right. You wanted to heat it up so it stays the same temperature, so it still does everything it's supposed to.
Exactly. I said maybe you could hit those hooks on the side, and maybe I can hold the other side and squeeze it out. This
Just
thing.
smush it against the side.
All right, I think we're done with our. You want to stabilize the pot. Oop. Yeah, if you dunk it back in that, it kind of defeats the whole purpose. You want to stabilize the kettle there, buddy? Definitely helps to have a second person here to help her when you're brewing for situations like this. Especially if you're going to use the wrong equipment. Sometimes it's good to be able to improvise. Yeah, you see all that stuff running out there?
Yep.
That's extra flavor, and in particular, alcohol. And who wants to miss out on free booze? Yeah, look at all that. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not much. I think at this point we can call that good.
Doesn't look like anything's dripping down.
That is a spent grain bag.
Okay, spent grain bag. Is there anything you can do with that, or is that just long gone?
Throw it away. Some people like to use it for
the pigs.
Some people like to use it for fertilizer too.
Okay. And that's so we just
sparged our grain.
and now we have
Now we have
the
wort.
good stuff, the wort, right there.
And the next step is what we're going to do is we're going to crank up our burner again. Hopefully use the right one.
Okay.